The essential material is alignment. And then it is whatever human being needs to know about who you are, why you are having physical life, what your purpose for having physical life is, how you are guided, that you are guided, by whom you are guided by, and in what ways. The essential material is channeled conversation from beyond. When we say that, and we are the teachers to speak, we identify vibrationally to the inner mind where we are, and then it relaxes in many things. It relaxes in general, and then it relaxes its view on physical life, and then its view on being guided, its view on being good, human, what you are here for, what your purpose is, how to get your intentions done, how to have fun while you are here in the physical environment. It feels safe. The inner mind is the non-physical part of your soul being. And as a non-physical being, it is not insecure. But in the physical world, it moves based on magnetic attraction. And that magnetic draw is based on emotions. And you have a great many of them here. You have them here on purpose. It is the challenge. And the challenge needs to be in place because it's a learning environment. As a learning environment, well, that does imply that you're here to learn something. And it's not school system learning. It's not education system learning. It's not business environment learning. It is non-physical in nature type of learning. It is intuition building. You have intentions as well. You came here on purpose and with a purpose. The primary purpose is to strengthen your intuition. Intuition is nonverbal conveyance of guidance. It is nonverbal. When you have a gentle thought, that's your human nature rising to the surface. When you have an idea that promotes health and wellness or amounts to something creative and you like it, that is human nature rising to the surface. Human nature is friendly way of being. And you have good thoughts and good ideas and good human nature all around you and within you. But that is not intuition. Because intuition is a nonverbal, vibrational conversation with your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind ignores intuition. It ignores vibrational guidance almost all of the time. We want you to congratulate yourselves more when you have good ideas, when things work out for you, when perfect timing creates a magnificent experience. We want you to congratulate yourself because that increases confidence and interest and joy and belief that you can accomplish something magnificent, and that experiencing magnificent is fun. And when you combine all of those, then law of attraction must comply. It must bring it to you again. We want you to congratulate yourselves frequently. But you are here to learn intuition, and all of you build in additional things as well. We call those intentions. You have human desire, your wish list. And then you have your non-physical beings intention set. And it's a great many things. But the purpose is to strengthen your intuition. And you cannot strengthen your intuition if you are unhappy, because the inner mind can't align itself to pure positivity if your mindset is the opposite. Happy and then, happy and then, happy and then. Happy and then your subconscious mind might acknowledge vibrational guidance. And if it acknowledges it, then it might also simultaneously choose to manifest that guidance. You need both to be guided. What many of you do is you have a wonderful idea, or you have an amazing experience, and you chalk it up to intuition. When you do that, the inner mind adds confusion to the grid, because it knows if it was human-derived thought or vibrational guidance manifested. When you call human-derived thought intuition, it simply says, no, it wasn't. Why did I misidentify what I did? That thought never surfaces to you. It never manifests. It is an entry in the grid. On this day, on this topic, at this hour, I misrepresented intuition. And the emotional entry is confusion. And I don't know. And many other things. The grid is your non-physical body. It is not a body, but it is shaped like one. And it integrates with your physical body. The non-physical body has no physical attributes. As you get tall, it stretches. If you get fat, it stretches. If you lose weight, it shrinks. It is a structure, and it is identically shaped to your individual physical body. And it has a purpose. And that purpose is to categorize, hold on to, and accumulate your entire life's experience. The experience of physical life is captured and it is saved. And you review it when you get back over here. What is in the grid are not just the memories that you can conjure. It is everything in your non-physical sight. And your non-physical sight is far greater than your physical sight. It is the why. It is the how. And it is the cause of every manifested moment that you have ever had. It is also potential future manifested moment, because everything in the grid, everything in your non-physical memory accumulates. And when it accumulates enough for what your intention set required, then it will flow into your physical life as your manifested moment. Many things manifest at the same time. You love that it's Tuesday afternoon and you love what you are wearing, but you're stuck in traffic and you have to use the restroom. But you're in a lane, you're an exit. So you can take care of your physical body, but now you'll be tardy on your next appointment. You have a great many things that manifest at the exact same time. We want you to focus on all things that are positive and ignore those things that are negative. When we say that, we are talking to the inner mind. Hello, inner mind. We love you so much. Some of you are feeling tingle sensations right now in the left shoulder or lower part of the legs. That is not clairsentience. That is the physical body being alerted that some vibrational tones are being sent to the throat chakra. It's as simple as that. Because sometimes the integration will create awareness. And we like that for you. We don't like it to the point where you feel cold or hot or annoyed. But we do like that there is integration and that there is an awareness auto function. You just need to know what it is. And if it's too cold for you, simply look up and to the right and ask that non-physical guide of yours to pull back that sensation a little bit for you. But also that you appreciate the chakra work that's being done. Smile and move on with your day. Now, the inner mind, we want it to simply focus on the positive. In the air, in the physical air, and in the non-physical air, because the two overlap each other in this physical environment that you are in. Pillar 1 studies is the foundational material about who you are as a soul being, why you are having incarnated life, what your purpose is, what your intentions are, how you got here, how you leave here, why you leave when you do, why you are who you are. and what non-physical life is like. Pillar 2 is idea reconstruction, because your ideas are two simultaneous things: subject and emotion. Think of it like noun plus verb, connected. They cannot be disconnected, but the emotion can be altered. It can increase or it can decrease. And if you're on a positive wavelength, well, then you want it where it is, or you want it to increase. And if you are on a negative wavelength, then you want it to decrease. How you do that is pillar 3. But pillar 2, idea reconstruction, is psychic nature of the mind. How you draw experiences to you, why you manifest what you do, and how to change it or get more of it. But also how to do it on purpose, how to manifest on purpose. And that requires guidance. Understanding pillar 1 helps you to understand pillar 2. Understanding pillar 3, directed energy to self-heal, partnering with your non-physical teacher to self-heal, helps you to actualize human desire, which is the basis of pillar 2. Directing energy to self-heal and partnering with your non-physical teacher to self-heal is recalibration of the emotional half of what you are drawing to you and what you have in the grid. What you have in the grid is what you create with. You want goodness emotionally on everything, so that what you're wanting and what you intended can both be experienced by you with ease and in its fullness. There are many things that you are wanting that you will not experience in physical life because you do not get guidance, either stronger intuition or verbal guidance through a qualified medium. You use psychic for guidance. And that is not a conversation with your non-physical guide or anyone else in this dimension that we are speaking from. Psychic nature of the mind is how you identify experiences in the physical world. Clairvoyant, that we call ocularity, and channeled alongside intuition is how you receive guidance. Guidance is always perfection. We do not create error. You might manifest 2% of guidance because your subconscious mind does not choose to manifest. Because you have taught yourselves that life is hard. Life can be easy, can certainly be easier. Directing energy means using chi and movement to open the chakras and to alter what experiences get drawn into the grid for you to create with. It's a powerful pillar. And when you combine pillar 1, 2, and 3, and you confirm your understanding, which is critical, intuition will strengthen without a doubt. And various components of mediumship have the potential to come about. Pillar 4 is unfoldment into channeling that begins with intuition development. Overall, it is your mediumship pillar. You don't need to learn pillar 1, 2, and 3 in order to acquire some amount of mediumship, but you do need silent meditation in very small increments every single day. Otherwise, subconscious mind will not open itself up to it. It will lean into psychic nature of the mind and manifest thoughts to you that were brought to you from someone else's grid. It is magnetic attraction to thoughts in the physical plane, psychic nature of the mind, without very small, meaning handful of minutes every single day of silent meditation. The subconscious mind will do what it is already doing, psychic nature of the mind. And then it will use psychic nature of the mind to give you thoughts and experiences that other people have already had. That's not guidance, although it can be validated and you can become very skilled, but it is not guidance. We want to guide you, so we teach you the mechanics of your chakra system and the mechanics of the grid and the flow of thought and the mechanics of unfoldment, which is a great many things. In sequence. It is a process, not a procedure. And it is generic in nature, yet specific, person by person. It is belief driven, desire manifested. Trust and patience acquired. And it can happen quickly, or it can happen oh so slow. What we are doing in this lifetime of Carol's, which is new and unique, is we are teaching. We do readings, and we do attunements on you, and we do workshops where we answer questions, which is really group gathering to provide guidance. Readings. It's a bit of a misnomer, is it not? But it isn't, because most readings are done using psychic nature, and it is perfect word if you're doing psychic, because subconscious mind of person A reads the grid of person B and then identifies it as priority or manifesting. And then it is presented in person A's mind to the degree of their skill, but over time to a degree where it can be heard or described and then validated. But that is reading the grid of another person. You don't want that. Because remember now, every experience that you have is not just the experience, but it's all of the emotions that were coupled with it. And when you read the grid of another person, it goes into yours. Clairvoyant, which is ocularity, and channeled does not go into the grid of person A because we don't allow it. The memory of the conversation fades rather quickly because it is not in the grid of the medium. We say private conversations, counseling, with your non-physical teacher, consultations. But you may call it a reading. You may call it a group reading. Carol calls it a workshop. She likes that best because there is usefulness in workshops. We have identified as the teachers because that is what we are doing as our function in this non-physical life that we are having. It is what we do with non-physical people. We are teachers. We teach things. We are also teaching by way of channeled human beings, which are non-physical beings that are experiencing physical life. We are teachers. We are teaching you the essential material to strengthen your intuition. And for those that are desiring it, causing your mediumship to show up fully, to show up accurately, to show up stronger, to show up in more fun ways and environments, to help you create business with it. And to heal the grid of excess negative emotion. We're here to help, we're here to teach. We are fond of physical life. You are not. And we understand this. We were not when we were experiencing physical life. It is part of the experience to desire healthy living by way of non-physical guidance and energy work. We are combining the more that you have been asking for. Law of attraction is beginning to make sense, but it's not working. Or it's not working fast enough, or it's not working on the things that I really, really want. I can manifest someone buying me a cup of coffee, but it's always because I spilled mine. So many of you are having these experiences of not enough. We are correcting that. It does take time. Invest in fun. Invest in interesting. Invest in fresh air. Invest in happy. And then feel guided. And if you are feeling guided, to learn pillar 1, 2, and 3 to acquire 4, or to learn 1, 2, and 3 to use 3, or to learn 1, 2, and 3 to advance yourself with 2, or to learn 1 because it sounds so interesting, then do that. We are the teachers of it. Thank you so much.